Hello, this is Derek Bertubin in Application Deployment 2, and basically we're going to take a look at this month's development, reflect on my experiences and following my application timeline, development of the app, and really just cover a few things, the development process, challenges, accomplishments, whether I consider my app a success, and most valuable lessons learned. So first off, the development process was very interesting. The app idea was from an actual client, and actually from a design firm called Steerbrand, and they approached me to build the app. And so there was some purpose there, but even I had to add a little bit of purpose to the app because it was just like, hey, build an app. We think this would be awesome, and whatever help you need, let us know, and we'll push the app after it's built, since they're marketing. And so, I conversed with Steerbrand, Carlos, and we went over what the app needs to do, how it's going to be presented and all that. So that was awesome. Implementing it and putting it into this course was very interesting. Going back and forth, there was some design pieces that weren't really needed, and I ended up taking those out later on. But as far as the timeline, this was an easier app to do, because as far as planning out the timeline, because I knew clearly what the pieces were. I knew what I was going to need to do, and I didn't quite know for a fact that I knew how to do everything, but I was sure that I was going to be able to figure it out. And I stayed away as far as I could from social networking and all that other things, because I noticed that external APIs were pretty hard to really deal with from previous experiences. The challenges really were working on a timeline, working on two separate timelines, because one was for the client and one was for the class, and I'm also working with a third party, and some of the visual assets like pictures and content, some of those things didn't match up with the timeline, so I had to improvise. Other challenges were, working with fragments, and once I got fragments, I got it, but some of the navigation issues, popping the backstack and using the back button to navigate, that was some of the biggest things. And really dealing with my computer, that was a big thing, especially in the last minute. I'm surprised I'm even able to record this now. Some of my accomplishments, man, were really creating a very visually pleasing UI. That was the main thing. Really, when it comes down to it, that was the biggest thing. And really just creating something that was pretty to look at. And as I'm showing people around me, they're like, wow, that looks really good. The pictures were awesome. So most valuable lesson learned is to go into a project not knowing how to do things with a very cool head. Have confidence that you'll figure it out. Communicate with as many people as possible. Ask for help when necessary. Utilize all your resources that could be utilized. And that's it. Really just be very communicative with as many people. If there's a lot of people in the pipeline, let them know how things are going as much as possible. Otherwise, that was pretty much it. This was an awesome class. Do I consider the app a success? I definitely do. Especially after I put a lot of work into this, a lot of hard work, and I think the goals were met to definitely create something that captured the essence of the person who we're representing through the app. The functionality is there. Minor tweaks and new iterations are sure to come, but overall, it was definitely a success in this endeavor. Thank you guys, and look forward to talking to you soon.